Bad things also happen to good people. Bad things happen to good people. But wait a minute, is this really fair? This is what you're about to find out. Reality is, bad things also happen to good people. In my culture, just like in many other cultures, there is a belief that you get what you deserve. Well, contrary to this belief, growing up, I witnessed a lot of bad things happening to good people and good things happening to bad people. So, is there something wrong with this belief? This belief is called the just world hypothesis. The just world theory states that each person gets what they deserve. It is likely most people indulge in this biased judgment unconsciously. In this video, we will share with you some situations in which this belief is most apparent in our societies. In 2006, RNs noted that rape survivors who speak out about their assault experiences are often punished for doing so because they can be subjected to negative reactions from support providers such as family and friends, or even medical justice workers. While this is often a heartbreaking situation for the rape victim, research findings have proven that 1/4 to 3/4 of rape victims receive negative social reactions from at least one member of their friends and relatives. In 1998, Campbell called this situation secondary victimization, which can result to mental health problems like depression and post-traumatic stress disorder, and even higher risk of re-victimization. Decades of research on the just world hypothesis repeatedly showed that people who support these beliefs tend to justify the misfortune of others by attributing responsibility to the victims. People who strongly believe in a just world are more likely to blame the victim more than the perpetuator. The just world hypothesis is a common cognitive bias in which individuals believe that the world operates in a fair and just fashion. Besides victim-blaming attitudes, individuals who believe in a just world face problems like misjudging themselves too. According to Taylor Brown in 1988, people who believe in a just world tend to think of themselves as good individuals and often think that only good things should happen to them. Pretty weird for life on planet Earth, don't you think so? While that is not enough, people who strongly believe in a just world often blame themselves when something bad happens to them. Kind of self-pity torture. While cultural factors influence the belief in just world hypothesis, studies have also found that physical attractiveness is a powerful force on our subjective experience as humans. Just world beliefs are sometimes also driven by the level of success and privilege one possesses. As you can see, I didn't get my riches and good looks by chance. It is a just world. You get what you deserve. You may likely hear these words from successful people who believe in a just world. Since just world biases drive many discriminatory behaviors, such as victim blaming and derogation of the poor, the importance of understanding this belief is paramount. Awareness in training our children to understand unfortunate things sometimes happen to people, not because they have not been kind to others, and not because they are not altruistic or empathetic, is vital in our human development. Unfortunate and unforeseen circumstances have always been there. It's a part of our evolution. Sitting on a wheelchair from a car accident does not define you as guilty of evil. We may lay down groundwork and safety measures to protect ourselves and children from hazards and sudden life-changing unfortunate attackers. But sometimes, life presents to us situations contrary to our expectations. You may not have a choice when the unforeseen comes knocking at your door, but you have the power to nurture yourself in that situation. Most people are aware that to keep an ideal body structure, you have to exercise, but don't realize critical and clear thinking also requires effort and practice. Well, let's not keep it sided. On the other hand, a lot of good and bad things happen to us because of the decisions we make. So, while judging others can be pretty easy than judging ourselves, it is imperative we do so critically. It's okay, honey. It's not your fault. It will be alright. These words might just be the motivation someone needs to heal from a misfortune. This is Click Knowledge. Thank you for watching our video on Click Knowledge. Please subscribe and click the bell to be notified on our next interesting video on Click Knowledge.